All right, fam, it's 2025, and there's a brand new way to learn how to beat match. This new approach to beat matching is going to change everything, so make sure you guys stay till the end of this video. I'm going to show you guys a few examples and why, if you take this process on learning how to beat match, you're probably going to learn how to do it within a day or two. It's a very, very, very simple thing to do. Beat matching itself is probably one of the easiest things that you're ever gonna learn how to do musically. Like, there's no way you could learn how to play a guitar, play a chord on a guitar, or scratch, like do a baby scratch, before you could ever learn how to beat match. I've personally taught students one-on-one how to beat match within one hour session. So if you guys are struggling and you wanted a little bit of personal care, go check out the djconnect.com. I do one-on-one personal coaching where I can teach you literally every single thing that you need to know about beat matching in 1 hour, or you get your money back. Like, if you don't learn in one session, I will give you all your money back. It's that easy and that simple that I'm willing to even put an offer like that. So go check it out right now, the djconnect.com, and let's get into the video. All right, so I'm just gonna pull out some random examples, just whatever I have on my hard drive right now. It might sound a little bit weird because we have to worry about copyright, but I'm just gonna pitch down stuff. I'm just gonna pick a few different tracks. And what I'm gonna start with right now is I'm just gonna start with Jason Derulo, What You Say, because I can see very clearly that we got a problem here. And one of the biggest problems that DJs have when they're thinking that they're gonna start DJing and it's gonna be so simple and they're just gonna like grab the music and throw it on and start mixing, and immediately they're gonna figure it out, but they're gonna come to learn that it does not work at all how they think. They have the sync button on, they think that because they got the sync button on, everything's gonna be kosher and cool. Absolutely not. You need to understand the music theory. The music theory is the absolute golden key and the thing that's probably holding you back right now. So we got this song loaded, What You Say, and visually I know that this is wrong because we got the one, we got our downbeat set right here, and if you're new to DJing, you're gonna think that that's correct, right? So I'm just gonna pick another track, like let's pick Redbone right here. And off the hop, I can tell visually that everything is all good. It starts on the downbeat, it starts on the one, but What You Say does not start on the one. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna count this out with you, and you guys can let me know if you see the issue here. So we're gonna count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Who can kind of see what's going on here? Who can see what the problem is? Because it's a big one. If you grab this song and you just started playing it and you tried to mix these two together, let's sync them up here. Sync them, drop this one because it's slow. We're gonna mix these two here together. We're just gonna hit 1 and 1 because you know we got the one lined up, we got the one, we got the two lined up. Everything should be good. Let's hit this. This sounds like shoes in a dryer. This sounds like a car wreck. This sounds absolutely terrible. I did drop out the vocal here just because you had a little bit of like Lil Baby in the background doing his ad-libs, but realistically, like, that shouldn't matter at all because the whole beat grid on this track is out of whack. And if you thought that was how it was gonna work, you're just going to be in a world of pain. So once again, let's try this. I'm just going to speed it up because we're only going to use Jason Derulo here. And I'm going to show you guys what the golden key here is and what the problem is. So if we start this out, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to cut all of that because the downbeat is here. If I was in a different video, like I'd be resetting the beat grid, I would set my 2 here. So my 1 is here, my 2 is here, my 3 is here. I didn't check there's probably a problem with the BPM going on, but I'm not gonna alter the grid at all. That would be for another video. If you guys are struggling setting a beat grid, just let me know and I will gladly make a video on how to fix that. But too long so far. We're jumping right into this video head first. What we know is the downbeat starts over here. And how do we know that? It's just because we know music and music theory. So let's count it out from here. And you'll notice that it's actually wrong on the Serato grid as well. So it's not going to match up with what I'm saying here, but what I'm saying is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. And like we got another bar starting right here, but it thinks that the bar starts back here. So if you didn't know what you were doing and you just like took this as gospel, you will never learn how to beat match. You're just going to struggle forever. Your controller is going to get covered in dust. You're going to sell it on Facebook for half the price, and you're just going to quit DJing. But if we look at the other track we got here, I'll put the vocal back on just because it shouldn't matter. Let's count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3. Let's go. So everything on this track is good. Beat grid's good. The markers are good. Like usually you should be able to just visually be able to beat match. You should be able to beat match kind of off anything. But what the whole idea of this video is what we're going to be doing is we're just breaking everything down to literally the beat, right? It's called beat matching. So let's just break everything down to the drums. Like, let's get real simple, real kosher, real easy. We're just gonna break everything down to the drums and nothing else. And we're synced up, so everything should be good. But the only thing different is I'm starting on the downbeat. So we had that other mix. Feel free to scroll back to it if you want. I'm not gonna do it again, but it was absolutely butchered. Let's do it again right here. We can't really tell because there's no beat. Ooh, yo, okay, all right. See what I'm saying? It's called beat matching, right? We're just taking the drums and matching them up. Like if I wanted to, I could start bringing back in some elements here. So let me in, give me another chance to be your man. Cause when the roof caved in and the truth came out, I just didn't know what to do. Hey. But when I become a star, alright, I'm gonna bring it all back in. So tell me, girl, what you say. Let me talk my shit. Hey, my ex say y'all be shitting on them. I'm genuinely poppin' shit. All my ops still broke too. Ain't that about a bitch? I don't do no young niggas. My youngest hoe like 36. Acting stingy with the dookie month. Don't think that I'm a port. They did not stop making good deep when they made choice. Better be lucky that I like you, cause these niggas get ignored. But don't play with me, I get niggas. You like 1/4. I don't think about you, hoes. No, I just think got shit. Got no indication. I let our love go. And ooh, what I do for one chance, I just gotta let you know. I know what I did wasn't clever. So I've done a lot of things here, but really the only thing that I'm really worried about here is matching the beat. So let's take it back. Let's do it correctly. Actually, like the real downbeat would probably be over here. So we'll mix these two together, and this is the only thing you gotta do. Break all of your tracks down to drums, figure out where the downbeat is, and then if you have to go through, fix your cue points, whatever it is that you need to do. I wouldn't ever waste my time going through and fixing the beat grids, because the beat grids to me anyways are absolutely irrelevant. Like I've never been caught off guard by a beat grid or had a beat grid mess up my mix or something, because I'm not reliant on the beat grid at all. The beat grid for me is just like, it's kind of training wheels. I do have tricks and stuff that in the future I love using the sync button. Like I use the sync button every single night, but if I was learning, using the sync button is just going to hold you back so far. It's going to make everything so much harder for you because the software is not 100% correct. I would say it's like 96% correct, but there is a few times, like 1 in 100 tracks, 4 in 100 tracks come through where the beat grid's all messed up. Everything's just kind of like out of wonk. It's messed up. Or like sometimes you'll have a BPM that's double. That shouldn't affect it because double is fine. It's just going to be you half it down. But sometimes the software is incorrect or the metadata that you have is incorrect. So if you're relying on that data and you're using the sync button thinking that it's going to help you, that could be a giant issue. So once again, I would really recommend in 2025, if you want the new way to learn how to beat match, you want the simplest way that within 1 day, 1 hour, I could teach you myself like how to beat match. I've taught a guy, he never had any music training in his life, never done anything musically. He just decided to book an appointment with me one day, came over, learned how to beat match, and then the very next day he went out, this is going back in time, but he went out, bought a brand new Pioneer DDJ 1000 Serato edition SRT, bought a brand new MacBook Pro because he doesn't have a laptop or anything, he didn't do anything like that. He went out and spent like $10,000 on DJ gear to get started the next day because he knew that this is like, it was a passion of his, something he loved to do. And then after one session of like seeing how simple it is, how very easy it is, he went out, spent that money, and got it. So if you guys are looking for some one-on-one coaching, you don't really know where to go, you're kind of stuck right now, your controller is collecting dust and you're thinking about selling it, please don't do that. Spend $150 in 1 hour. I will teach you how to DJ, or your money back, no questions asked. So real quick, we're just gonna do this mix again, like everything's good. I'm just gonna start playing this.
I lock in, about one I'm gonna get. Really want no one else, so no. I know I should have treated you better.
And one other rule is just no vocals on vocals. It's terrible.
She knows she listen. When I'm in town, you can have it back when I'm finished. Stop making bad bitch. Brain made you red bone slim.
It's kind of the only rule in music, no vocals on vocals. Kind of anything else can work, but vocals on vocals is bad.
I'm genuinely pop shit. All my ops still broke tail. Ain't that bad a bitch? I don't do no young niggas. My youngest hoe like 36. Acting stingy with the dookie month. Don't think that I'm a port. They did not thought.
So there you guys have it. This is the new approach to beat matching in 2025. It's a new year. We got stems. DJing is so easy. Let's make it that way. And if you guys got any value from this video, please like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Let's go.